Brenner Mills, Minnesota Vikings. Just want to win one before I die.
Lane Cooner, the conductor of the Baker train.
What is up, everybody? Welcome into another episode of the Friday Film Room. You have your boy Brim hosting as always. You got your boy Spoon on the mic joining us. And we're going to talk Saquon Barkley today. We're going to look at the 200-plus yards Saquon Barkley had in the NFC divisional round. I almost said NFC championship. We don't know about that yet. That's this weekend. Last week we talked about doing the winner of Josh Allen versus Lamar Jackson, and unfortunately, Josh Allen had like 126 passing yards, and only one of those passes was over 7 yards. So that doesn't make for a very fun film breakdown. So we're gonna go ahead and do Saquon Barkley today. Had a few more yards than Josh Allen did. You want to just get into this, Spoon?
Let's go into it.
All right, let's jump in here, throw it up on the screen here, and let's watch end zone views. I want end zone views. Let's see,
Look how clear the field is now.
My pen works
pin's
today.
Yep,
Let's
pin's
go.
Working. You see how clear the field looks in the first quarter?
This might change throughout the game.
Yeah.
Maybe. But
maybe just a little bit.
Maybe just a little bit. All right, let's watch this first run right here.
All
right, we got shotgun. They're going to motion, and then they're just going to run a little draw play. Or not even a draw, just a wide zone. And look at this. Look at this. I mean, just tune. That's the hole he wants to get through. I don't know if he's going to make it there. Good job getting to the outside shoulder. Good job leveraging that. You got this guy coming here. He's already got eyes downfield. Great blocking, which is a huge reason for Saquon being able to do the things he does. Is this Eagles offensive line is insane. See if he bounces it outside, which I think is a little bit of a mistake there.
Yeah, I mean, you see the hole opening up. If he just cuts right there,
if
either that hole, right there, he could even cut just a little further back and come.
He meets this guy right in here, for sure. But
go just a little further back, though. I know it's a hard cut to make, but
yeah,
like look just to the left of the hole that you were telling me about. Like play it. Did my thing freeze? Did your thing freeze? Ooh.
Did I lose you?
Yeah.
Back? Got me?
I got you.
Okay, cool. Weird. I don't know what that was. It was like a glitch. It just, everything just, and then came back up.
But no, I was saying, like, if I know the 88 needs to stay on his block there, but look at the hole that opens up just to the left of that hole that you're talking.
Just to the left?
No, the other side, the other way.
Oh,
right
to our left,
there.
Right here.
Tough cut to make, but
yeah, but Young's gonna be there to break that up if he cuts back. He doesn't hold that block, right? Like this guy's he's just chipping to draw this safety in case these guys, just in case. Nope, right there. Just in case either of these two are looking for the play action, he's there to like sell the route. So I don't think he was ever gonna make that. But I lost you again. That was super weird. I don't know what's going on with my internet connection. I really apologize for the inconvenience. But let's move on to the next play here. All right. I haven't had internet connection issues in forever. All right, let's go end zone view here.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad you're picking the end zone view here.
Yeah, no, for sure. We're not watching running plays from a side view. We're not animals. All right, another similar setup here. A lot more penetration right there.
Yep, tons of penetration. Not really anywhere to go.
Tons of penetration. Football fans love that.
Like,
I mean, Young gets blown up, but I mean, he still blows it up. He loses the long game, but he wins the short game, which allows a whole lot more of a mess in there. That's definitely, Mekhi Beckham right there. They were trying to, I would assume anyways, they were trying to create this lane right here. It's hard to say for sure, but I assume that's where they were trying to go with the football. Or maybe up the A gap. Either way, very unsuccessful run. Saquon doesn't have a whole lot there coming in, so we'll see. All right, go ahead and pause. Go to the end zone view here. All right, we got another play here. So you got shotgun again. A lot of running out of shotgun. And that's one of the things Saquon can do really well is he doesn't need the 7-8 yards of buildup to create that speed and create that power and that shiftiness and all that. He can just take it and go. He's like Le'Veon Bell mixed with LaDainian Tomlinson. Like he can be super patient or he can hit the hole really hard. He can do anything. He's really, really good. All right, so we're going to... little motion here. They're pulling. Or down blocking, not pulling. And then just this right here freezes all the linebackers. Like both these linebackers, all three of these guys actually, can't really afford to shoot anywhere right now because they have to be worried about Devonta Smith getting the ball going this way. And so it's really hard to just, if you can't go here, here, and here, he's coming back this way. So Saquon's going to have the option here to then take the handoff, and then whichever hole's open, he can then cut it back this way. He can then cut it through here. He can then bounce it to the outside. He's going to do whatever's there, and that's what makes this Eagles run game so brilliant. Let's see what he does here. And he's just super patient. It doesn't lead to a whole lot of yards there.
Will you show the side view there for a second? Yeah. I just want to see something.
All right, here we go. A little motion. What are you looking at here?
I think that's the wrong read there. Like I mean, look, stop right there. I mean, I know that the linebacker's kind of over, but he's standing flat-footed. You got Devontae Adams coming over.
Yeah, but you can't. Or Devonta Smith.
Yeah, Devonta Smith, not Devontae Adams. Like
so, right where we were at before, right?
I was just curious if there was a corner over there, but like you see right here, you got all the linebackers standing flat-footed. I think
this might not be an option. Like he can see through that gap that this guy is right there waiting on him, so he may not love that. Whereas his eyes are right here. So let's just go a half second forward here. Let's see what his eyes do. Watch Saquon's eyes.
So I'm not.
Yeah, they never came off this. So something in here was supposed to open up that doesn't. Let's see if we can get another look here. Yeah, so he reach blocks to try to get around him. So they're trying. They fail, but this line is trying to open that lane for Saquon to get through, and it just never opens up.
Well, I'm saying like this is supposed to be an RPO, right?
I don't think so.
You don't think it's? I mean, if it is an RPO, then Jalen Hurts made the wrong read.
Yeah, no,
that's
I don't
my
think
thing
it's
that
an
I'm
RPO
getting
at all.
If it's not an RPO, but it kind of looks like it could be an RPO with Devontae Smith going over there.
But look at Hurts' eyes.
Yeah,
they're not watching out here or anything like what. So his eyes. They're on Saquon. They are on Saquon to hand the ball off, and then they come straight forward. He's not watching. If it was an RPO, I feel like he'd be watching this guy to see if he jumps the route or to see if he stays inside. Because if he stays here.
But the only person that he read was the defensive end over there. That's the only one he looked at. You can see it. He looks at the defensive end.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was just saying if it was an RPO, then it looked like it was wrong.
And Jalen Hurts made the wrong read all day, but I don't think. I think it was just a handoff. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, they don't like something. Guards pointing at the D tackle. Communicate. He's asking what the fuck's going on. He doesn't know. He doesn't need to know. He's a tight end. Just block somebody. Yeah, look, everybody's stepping this way. The tight end's still looking this way. He has no clue what's going on here. He's like, yeah, guys, cool. We make football. Okay, I go this way. And then it's just everybody flows. They're going to try to get a wall here. And look at that.
Look at that hole.
Lineman. Look, I mean, I could run through that hole, right? I'm gonna make that very clear. So let's watch the center here. This guy might drop. Nope. The center, that's a Jason Kelsey-esque move. He goes from 1 second being on this DB's right shoulder, and then as soon as the ball is snapped, so right here he's still on the right shoulder, boom, jump to the left shoulder so you can wall him off. You have a DB trying to set the foundation for this defense against the center. This is never going to work for anybody.
Not happening.
Unless the DB has a 15-yard head start and Troy Polamalu's him. Like, that's just not going to work. and then you have a 300-pound guard steamrolling your linebacker, and then you have a Saquon Barkley. He gone. Looking back at it. Let's go. Let's go, Saquon. All right, good play there. Good play. Great blocking. I could run through that hole. Good speed by Saquon to beat that DB there and
Oh, we're
get
getting
into
some
the
snow.
end zone. Oh, potentially some snow, I heard. I heard there might have been some snow at this game. All right, so we're going to have motion again. Everybody's moving to the left. I like that hole right now. If you can squeeze past that D tackle, I don't think you can. Yeah.
No, yeah, he sees him. He's like, nah, that ain't happening.
Yeah. But what a good look at that.
What a
Look
good
at
that was a great move to not get a loss on the play.
I mean,
I think he ends up gaining a couple.
Ground.
And he's still able to make the cut.
He's like, oh, there's a guy there. I can't go that way. Oh, there's a guy there. I can't go that way. Okay, I'm gonna go around him and go upfield, north and south, and just jumps.
Yeah.
Like
I think I think he still ended up gaining at least a yard on that play.
Yeah, so they were at there's the 50, the 45, the 40. So they're at like the 42 here, and they end up getting to the 44. So somewhere in there.
Should have probably been a loss.
Gain
on the play.
of 1 yard officially on the play.
Yeah. Should have definitely been a loss, but you have Saquon.
You have Saquon, but that's the beautiful thing is like a lot of like a David Montgomery, right? Like you have the Thunder and Lightning in Detroit. When they beat the line in Detroit, like that's it. Like David Montgomery's going to get got, right? But when you have Saquon and your line loses, you still gain a yard. You still gain 2 yards, right? And that's why a lot of people will be like, that's why you should give the ball to Jahmyr Gibbs more. But the whole balance, as we saw, is Thunder and Lightning, not just Lightning. You need the Thunder too. So, but Saquon can be both, and we're gonna get a little check right here. He's gonna come across
shotgun run for you too.
Yep, and I mean you get already this far. I mean your lineman's upfield. I mean this is hugging the butt. That's great running. I don't know if I could make it through that hole. This is a lot right here. To really lead this because that's a good job by Saquon here. What he's doing is he's recognizing the leverage, right? Like he doesn't have a clear win. Like this guard has not won the inside yet, right? Like he could still get him if he tried to just power through right there. So what he does is he goes just a little outside and then cuts it back in to bring this defender around so his lineman can set an edge and he can squeeze off his butt. That is fantastic running. That's vision. That is the definition of great vision. That is phenomenal work by Saquon Barkley. To recognize that in real time and utilize another man to help your guy make a block is chef's kiss on that right there. All right, here we go. Next play here. All right. Get here on the... let's see what's going on. Another shotgun run. I doubt they have any under center. Jalen Hurts isn't really an under center guy. So everybody's down blocking to the right, except for the pulling tight end.
The tight end.
Yep, just to clean up this backside. Doesn't really work. He misses, and the play gets blown up. This is just 88 missing. That's all that is. That is just Dallas Goedert missing his assignment. If he gets a better block right there, he comes right off 69's ass and is upfield, makes a stutter move, and is into the end zone. Potentially. Maybe not. Maybe he gets tackled. But it is Saquon Barkley. Let's not forget this guy just ran for 2,000 yards. Like, just make that block. It is a long... It's almost a false start even. No, he wasn't going that hard. But you got to get... You just got to get there. You just got to get there and lay the wood. Instead, he just takes... Look at that. He stops his feet. Look at 88 stop his feet. He's running and stops and just takes a shot. Like, that's piss poor. Like, Saquon's good, but do your job. Do your freaking job. All right, let's see this next play here. Get into the end zone view. So, 13-10. Philly's getting the ball back here. As I say, there's no I formation plays. Here we are. Not in the wide eye, though. They're just in the regular eye. Going to turn his back. I mean, he gets this end gets... I don't know if this is the tight end or if it's the tackle there. think it's the tackle. He gets beat pretty hard. That
Yeah.
play's blown up from the start. Saquon really, tackle gets blown up, gets beat by Byron Young. I mean, it would have to be foot in the ground and get upfield right now. And he just doesn't do it and even then, like, this hole is there, and then one step later, the hole is gone. So it doesn't really matter where he goes there.
He can maybe cut back right for a couple extra yards before the other end gets him. Like watch
back
if he
over,
cut, yeah, if he
back
cuts
over
to the
here.
right, but the other end beat
Yeah.
Goddard. So it's like he'd be coming back for maybe a couple extra
Both
yards.
of these guys would be there, and he'd be there
Yeah.
at his feet. It'd be a mess. I mean, maybe he makes something happen, but I mean, there's just not a whole lot there for him.
Nope.
All right, end zone view here. No, end zone view. What's going on here? It's a negative 1 yard play anyway, so we're not even gonna watch it. We're not even gonna mess around with that. Don't know why I was being picky. All right, here we go. Out of the shotgun again. Got it right here. This is something Philly does a lot that I saw throughout the season. They bring their tight end here on the edge, and then watch what he'll do. Come across, and then that's what I like to see with that, where they do that trap motion to get the backside DN cleaned up. Instead of having him pull, they put him in motion and then have him set the block. And he still just does the same, like, put his body in the way thing, like, set a fucking block, my man. But look at that hole. You got lineman on linebacker already, exactly what you want. You got a wall of butts here. You got a wall of butts here. And you got Saquon Barkley, full head of steam. I mean, that is exactly how you draw it up. And the whole, like, look at that. And they still, like, the Rams defense is playing out of their mind. That's exactly how you draw it up. And they still, all three, get off their guy just in time to make a 9 yard stop. I mean, that, for all it's worth, at this point, right there, that's a touchdown, baby. They got one man to beat. And you got Saquon Barkley on frosty ground. I mean, that is a touchdown against most teams. Good on the Rams D for stopping that. Great job. I mean, I'm sure Saquon was thinking, "Oh, I might be gone here," and then they just out of nowhere, right? It's almost right there. Like right here, he's thinking, "I'm gone," and then right here, he's like, "Oh, I got tackled." How'd that happen? Kind of a wild one. Oh, come on now. There we go. Alrighty. Another shotgun formation. Tight ends in this time. Motion. Ooh. Tricky motion. And I think that this might be a read option right here. Which, if it is, he should have kept it.
Yeah.
Because he's gone.
Absolutely.
But it may not have been. It may just have been a fake. So we get that. And then he's got a good little few yards there started. There's a hold in there, and this D tackle is still getting an arm on Saquon. I mean, that is the definition of holding. Right there, you can barely see it. And Saquon still is just, I mean, oh God. I mean, it's hard whenever you get a 300-pound dude jumps on you. Ugh, I would not want to be under that. I mean, how, ugh. It's probably like 18 degrees for this game. 20 degrees. Oh, we got some snow. We're losing green. We're losing a lot of green. All right, we got pistol. All right, let's see what they do out of pistol. Same exact thing they do in shotgun.
Pull Goddard.
Yep, pull the tight end. And then they're just going to look. Now, this guy does not win. He wants to be here.
Which guy?
Number 51. He wants to be worked around here with his butt facing that way. Creating a butt here and a wall of butts here so Saquon can hit right there. But instead, this guy loses and Saquon makes a good move but still gets caught.
I mean, it didn't look pretty from the start.
No. As soon as Jurgens loses,
yeah,
this plays. blown up. And he, it's hard. He's got, look at this. Jurgens has to go from right here to this guy's left shoulder and try to set an edge. I would assume that's what he went for right here. Yeah. Like that's almost impossible. It's a miracle he got that far over. Like that's impressive. That's impressive. Getting that far over that quickly is impressive. Hurts probably should have audibled this playoff somehow. I mean, you got the D tackle off the outside right shoulder of the guard. And so you're telling your center he has to get all the way around here and set an edge against a fully grown man wanting to attack upfield like that.
Yeah.
Like it's just not a winning formula there. Like this run was never going to succeed. He's right in the way. He wins. This D tackle wins that rep 100% of the time. Or not 100% of the time, but right there he won it. All right, let's see what they got next. Who got next? All right, we get in zone view. Alrighty, more pistol. Let's go. Love the pistol. All right. So they're so pulling guards now. So they got the guard pulling to get up through here. I assume they have this guy helping chip him or him, whichever one comes free. Let's see what they do here. Yep, just making a path.
Yep, just a lead blocker.
Just a lead. This is almost like they're running out of the wide eye formation, actually.
Yeah. Tight end acting as a fullback.
Yeah, more. They can call it the H-back role, right? Like it's the tight end. It's the old Jim Klein saucer role for those of you who are familiar. If you know, you know. But and then there's not a whole lot there. Saquon does what he's supposed to do, follows his lead blocker, and they just don't. They don't win here. The D-line does a good job winning there, and there. All 3 points to create a triangle of murder for Saquon to run into. So good job by the Rams defense there. I feel like most of the time, the Rams defense really kept Saquon in check. It was just a famine, feast kind of day. Like we're going to famine, we're going to famine, we're going to famine, then we're going to feast, then we're going to famine, then we're going to famine. -1, 1, 3, 4, -1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 1, 2, 60. See here. Alrighty. Back in the shotgun, little communication, guard and tackle there. He's looking here. I feel like Jalen Hurts does this on every play to scare the read option, potentially at some point in the game. Yeah. That makes sense. Because that's read option all day. That's take. And I mean, Saquon, just pick a hole. I mean, that way or this way, whichever way you want to. I would
go left if it were.
I would go left, but the play may have been to go right. And this may end up costing him if he was supposed to go right and he stutters to try to go left. Nope, didn't cost him. Jesus Christ. Look at that foot in the ground and go. I mean, Jesus.
You see the D tackle, how quick he moves back to the left too? Because that looks like it's open. But watch, he's about to get an arm on Saquon.
Look at that. Just sheds that block.
Sheds the block, yeah. He got a hand on hip.
And then Saquon gets tied up by the linebacker from behind, puts his head down and gets
little 7-yard gain or so.
I mean, I would just like to point out, watch Saquon. I mean, he is undecided on where he's going right here. Watch him put his foot in the ground and go. Boom. I mean, that is to have that level of vision that we talked about earlier, and then combine it with this level of athleticism and like pure acceleration. I mean, he goes from right here. That's 3 yards right there. That's 9 feet in what feels like a millisecond.
You see where he's planting his foot at too? Watch.
Right here?
In the grass.
Yeah,
where in the grass. Still see grass.
Yeah, so he plants his foot right here, and then what feels like a millisecond, like literally a click on the mouse, is he's 3, 6, 9 feet away. So almost 10 feet away, 3 yards up the field. That's, I mean, I can't react that fast to somebody throwing a ball at me, much less a human being running at me. Like, good God. Just an absolute animal. All right, so we got tie ball game, 3rd and 17 here. I would assume this is a draw play, considering it's 3rd and 17. But who knows? Who knows what it could be? It could be anything. It is going to be a run. It won't be a pass, but it could be any run. It could be anything could happen right here. Probably won't be a draw. Or it is a draw. Or it was just a wide zone draw.
Yeah, I remember watching that play. They were just trying to get a few more yards for the field goal. That's all. A few more yards for the field goal. All right, so now we're on the 4-yard line. See, these are the drives where Philly can get you when they're starting here with 1:16 in the third, and then they drive the length of the field, taking up 9 minutes of game time. And then they end up getting a touchdown. Your defense is tired. Like, lots of shit going on here. Well, that's not how this possession ends.
No, but I'm just saying, like, this is where Philly can get you. All right, let's see what happens. All right, right here. Got a little bit of a hole here, but this guy's crashing hard. This dude, Dallas Goedert's got to figure, if they could get a good blocking tight end in here, I mean, this offense would never have to throw the ball ever again. A.J. Brown would be pissed. A.J. Brown will not let them get rid of Dallas Goedert for this reason alone. All right, let's see what happens. He does, once again, look at Saquon Barkley. So Saquon sees this guy, sees his man beat, so he slows up just a little bit to make the DN think he's going to go right there, tricks him up, lets this guy get in the way, and then he just puts his head down. That's some great vision. That is some phenomenal vision. No, okay, now I'm going to go. And he ends up getting, what, 6 yards? 4 yards. 4 yards. I'll take 4 yards every play.
Then Jalen Hurts gets a safety, but
yeah, Jalen Hurts took a safety there. All right, this is kind of an obstructed view thanks to a goalpost, but we have pistol formation. Devonta Smith in close with tight end. Whoa, that's weird. Center, guard, tackle, tight end, receiver. That's like a heavy, but with Devonta Smith in there. Like, switch the two. Unless they're going to run it over here, which they have to be fair, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have a man advantage on each side, but going this way, this guy could get over there faster than this guy could get over here. So I like running over here, even though it's a less crowded side of the field. And look at that. Look at there. Look where they ran to. They create the illusion of a heavy set, but you're not running it behind Devonta Smith. Like, come on, this dude's 180 pounds. Byron Young is going to throw him to where Saquon Barkley. He's going to use him as a ragdoll to tackle Saquon. Like, this is not going to go well. So what do? They go the opposite way. Like, Devonta Smith doesn't even get a hand on him, or doesn't even get a block in on him. And then you just have the guards step up and get to 48. This creates too much clutter for 56 to cleanly get there. Saquon, all the way down to the 1 yard line. I wonder what happens on an S play. 2nd and 2. I wonder what could possibly go on here. Communication. And there's that silent count where they're communicating, and he gives him the okay with the heel kick, and so he slaps him on the ass, let him know, go for it. He goes. Ooh, that was a nasty hit. I mean, it was a tackle, and I want to see it from this view. That would look nasty. Let's see.
Just unblocked.
I mean, good job getting through as the unblocked man. Like, A.J. Brown just kind of misses there.
Yep.
You can't be missing that, A.J. Brown. If he doesn't miss that, he walks in.
And Saquon really had nowhere to go, because even if he cuts it back to the left side, he's got a line. Well, hold on. Well, you'll see the hole there. He has a little hole there, but you got a linebacker coming in.
You got a linebacker coming to fill that.
And that's what Saquon. It looks like he looks at that. You can see it a little bit in his eyes. He looks at that hole, and then he decides, nope, I'm going out.
Well, I'm sure as soon as he gets here, he sees this guy, and this guy can crash down, and this guy. So take a 2-on-1 and a hole, or take a 1-on-1 and try to get here.
Yep.
And he takes the one-on-one. He goes hard for the one-on-one. That's a great hit.
Yep.
Now Saquon doesn't get in the end zone, but love a good old-fashioned football smack 'em hit. All right, let's see what happens here. All right, shotgun. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the right side of the field. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the left with 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got a man disadvantage on this side of the field. I like running it to this side of the field, but that means Saquon has to cut it back. Let's see what happens. They might just try to hit an 8. They may just try to hit a gap where they go boom, boom, pull the guard in through there. Oh, they tried to pull the guard, but there's a whole mess. Like, this is the only thing open. I don't know where this guy's going. He's reaching right there. Yeah, they got a 2 on what? I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on in this back. What, dude?
I guess 96 went with Jalen. He went with Jalen
Thomas. What are you doing?
So
what are you doing, my man?
I know what he's trying to do. He went with Jalen Hurts there. Like, watch, he's pulling back, keeping an eye. He's probably like a little spy on him, but then he notices.
But he just watches Goddard though. He just
I don't know.
And then he like, oh, okay, I got you, homie. I got you. Oh, now you got a 2. Like, what are you doing? Now it doesn't work out well because Saquon doesn't really get. I don't know if they get the touchdown there or not. Do you know if they get the touchdown there?
No, they marked him short.
They marked him short.
Yep, but they should come in and do the tush push, I believe, on the next play. I think.
Great blocking here though. 81 misses, and if 81 could get to 48 in time, that's probably it. Yeah, seriously, if 81 gets to 48 there, it's a touchdown all day. But he doesn't quite get there. Snow trips him up. So they came in.
Oh no! Yeah, that's right. They did the tush push, false start.
Yeah, you're right.
I remember.
Right. Yep, you're right. I remember that. All right, so there's a little snow at this point in the game. It has been snowing for a wee bit of time, and so that creates a little bit of a mismatch for the defense here. The running game has a heavy advantage.
I remember the start of this drive. I was sitting there. I was talking to my buddy who I was watching the game with, and I was like, "Man, I can't tell where they're at on the field. I have no idea where they're at.
No clue. They're looking at the orange marker on the sideline for the first down and going, that area right there. I need to get to over there."
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get some motion here at a tight end. 81 on the outside, gonna come in. He's telling somebody they got this over here. Boom. So now this final formation, look at this heavy set they got over here. Now this is a real heavy set. They got 2 tight ends and a big blocking wide receiver over here. I don't know who that is. I'm looking at EJ Jenkins is who this appears to be. But they got a lot of beef. A lot of beef over here. They got 2, 4, 6 on 2, 4, 6 with nobody left for Saquon, or they got 2, 3 on 1, 2, 3, 4. I like running it to the beefy side. Let's see what they do. They run it to the beefy side. I like Saquon hitting that hole right there. Come on, buddy. You're overthinking it there, bud. Overthinking it. Put your head down. It's cold. The hits hurt. They hurt more this late in the game, but you gotta fire. You gotta just put your foot in the ground and go. We know he can do it. And when you get a lane like that, you gotta just put your foot in the ground and go. I don't care if this guy's standing there.
He's already ran him over once. Run him over.
Yeah, unless you're going there. Unless you're going all the way outside like that, in which case this is just too much. Yeah, just shoot up field through there. Take the hits. Because
you got Goddard on is that Young again on the outside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a total mismatch.
And you got Lane Johnson on the inside who gets kind of beat, ends up on the ground. I mean, you're probably tackled about the same spot either way, I guess. So it doesn't really make a world's of difference. But
I feel like if he hits that hole, he gains at least a couple more yards.
Maybe not. We don't know. We don't have that superpower. All right. Here we go with the illusion again. I would assume this guy is kind of on his toes, looking to the inside. So this makes me think he's about to go in motion. Oh no, maybe, I don't know. But then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to create a lot of clutter for this guy to try to get over there. I like running it over here a lot.
So
And they run
I do have a
gap.
question, and I don't know if it's
Yeah.
a dumb question. I never understood why the right guard can. So that's the left
This
guard.
guy?
Yeah. So you see how he's touching, still moving, and he's literally still moving at the snap, like his arm.
Because he's not set. He's not set. So see how he's doing this?
Right.
That makes him not set. Now, as soon as he gets down in this position, how he's set for the play, he can no longer do that. But he's getting back to the set position. So it's no different than, let's see if we can see it here.
It's
no different than this. It's no different than how AJ Brown's pointing right there. It's no different than that. It's in the rule book. That is no different than this. He touches him because you're allowed to do that, and he's not set yet, right? Because he's not facing forward to be set for the play, right? He's not set. He's looking back. He's communicating. He's communicating technically, right? You're allowed to see. He's allowed to do the same thing. He's looking over. He's looking over. They're allowed to communicate, and then as soon as they're done communicating, which is that foot, he's getting back into the set position.
Well, yeah, like I know they're allowed to communicate and move around just a little bit, but the fact that like he just slaps and then it's like still moving and then he goes into his block, I just didn't know.
Yeah. And the reason he can continue the movement while the ball is snapped is because he's never set. If he were to stop and be set and then reach over and slap, that's a false start. But because he's never set to begin with, it can't be called a false start because he's not set. A lot of teams do it, but a lot of teams do it a little differently. Like the Vikings, their silent count, which is really weird. They're using a silent count at home. That's not something you usually see. You usually see quarterbacks have a lot more freedom at home, and they use their voice because the crowd's a lot quieter. But that's what makes the Eagles dangerous on the road, is this is how they play all the time. So what a lot of teams will do is instead of slapping him on the ass, this center will just kind of peek out of his right eye, and as soon as this guy turns around, he'll snap the ball. Right? He'll just snap it as soon as he turns around. So that's what they end up doing a lot of the time. All right, let's see here. All right, fourth quarter, 8 minutes left. On the goal line here. Oh, no, not on the goal line. Sorry. You can't even tell where they're at. I can't even tell where they're at right now, dude. This is so crazy. So much snow. All right, let's see here. Okay, so same thing. Snaps the ball. Everybody down blocks. He's going to chip and then try to get to 48. Gets there. Saquon's going to try to get small and squeeze through. Oh, no, he's falling. He must have slipped. Let's watch Saquon again. Something weird happened there. He took a dive, that's for sure.
From what I've been seeing watching this, these Rams defensive ends are dangerous.
Dude, so good. Watch, yeah, dude.
Watch number 8 here. Like he gets through, like there's 3 guys in the way and he gets through him.
This is against one of the best left tackles in the game. Oh no, that's Goddard again. Never mind.
No,
sorry.
they're tearing
but still,
Goddard
he dominates Goddard there. And then look at this. He tracks the play down all the way. I mean, so far left of the hash here. So this is where the play
that's Jared
starts,
Verse.
Right?
Jared
Verse. Byron Young's over here.
Yeah, I know Byron Young's.
This is a rookie.
Yeah, that's a rookie. This is a rookie doing this.
Rookie playing at Florida State, right?
Jesus.
Right? This is cold weather. This is real football now. And he goes, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit where we play. We play when we play. He beats the block, right? And he's just eyes on the backfield. Look at that. While beating another grown man. I'm going to watch. I'm going to get blocked. Nope. I'm going to keep going. And he gets there on Saquon.
Just kind of off topic now that we're talking about
Jared
Verse.
Great point out.
Didn't you have him going pretty high in the draft?
Yeah.
Didn't you have him going like in the
he was my number one defensive player to go.
Yeah, it was between him and Dallas Turner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those were the two. Yeah, Jared Verse went 19th. What a steal the Rams got. Let me
clarify something. Dallas Turner played really well this season. The problem for him is he was behind second-team All-Pro Andrew Van Ginkel and Pro Bowler Jonathan Grenard. So the Vikings' edges were really, really good, so it didn't give him a lot of playing time. But when he was in, he played really well. Obviously, Jared Verse got to start the whole season and played really, really well.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. All righty, we're back in the pistol, and we
him
have
being a rookie though. He's going to be good for a while.
3-4-5 on 2-4-5, and then we have 4-5 on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I anticipate they're going to run it to this half of the field. Jalen Hurts is going to open to his left, meaning everybody's down blocking, so that makes me think they're going to go here or here, but he's not getting anything on there.
Yeah.
He missed. So they had once again Dallas Goedert, dude. If he could learn how to block.
I think that's the receiver.
It's the receiver.
He just didn't. Cool. He wasn't able to come down and chip. He didn't know that.
Jahan Dotson tries to get inside, and that's a hard one too because he's
going. He's not stopping.
He's going.
That's a blitz.
And so he's got to get here, and he's got to pull. It's almost like the center trying to get back around to the other side. That's impossible. I thought it was Goddard just getting beat again. I was like, really, dude? So, yeah, he's going immediately. That's really hard. Saquon does a good job of making a miss. And then there's another man there to clean him up right there. Saquon probably goes down there.
Now, that was Goddard's guy that just made that tackle. So
yes. Look, right there. Boom. What?
I'm supposed to be blocking him? I didn't know. My bad.
I thought I was just supposed to throw a shoulder into this. Like, he's acting like he's chipping, like he's receiving, but he's just... I hate Dallas Goedert now. Watching him not block when he's supposed to block, like, earn your fucking paycheck, bro. Earn it. God, that makes me mad watching that. Like, just go in there. Make a play. Do something.
But they refuse to take him out.
He's
I know
a starter. Maybe this is just a bad game. Maybe this is just a bad game for him. Who knows? I don't watch enough Eagles tape to know. All right, so everybody getting set up. Got your guard doing the same silent snap count. So we got 4 on this side. We got really 5 because he gets there. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't like that. We got 4 on this side against 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably too much clutter for 48 to really make a real play. I kind of like this side better than this side, but I don't love running anything against this. I love trying to fill this A gap with Saquon Barkley's body and trying to get him up the field. I'd like to see just straight up the A gap here. Nope, bounce it. Oh!
Yep. He gone.
He gone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hit the helmet. Oh, I want to see that from the sideline view. So this is the rare circumstance where it works out a little better for the sideline view. All right, let's see here. He's literally waving by. Look at that. He's waving by right now. Bye. Bye, everybody. Saquon on this play. What's he say? Yep. I saw the video.
Yeah, I remember. I can't think of what it said.
He says, hand it to me, I got this. Or something. He says something like that. You can see there's an NFL Films camera over here on Hurts and Saquon, and he literally says, give me the ball, I got this. And then does this. Which is a great blocking, great block play. Look at this. So I think originally it was that A gap against that front.
Yeah, that's what it looked like from the end zone.
And then this hole opens up, which vision will allow him to see. And then, I would just like to say he goes from here right now. He's gonna get the ball, and he's moving that way. But he's not planting to go upfield right here. He takes 2 hops, 1, 2, and go. And then to beat 3 right there, 3 kind of over pursues. He should be right here. He should be right there, and he's too far upfield now.
Yep.
Because Saquon's going this way, and he's too far upfield. He needs to be back here. Yeah, and he over pursues.
Yep, and he does not have the angle to get him.
And now you're screwed. I didn't see that. Did you see this? Watch that. Watch this up here. Watch number 4 try to get away here. You see that?
Pulls him.
He just holds his arm. That's a pretty blatant penalty that's not called there. That's pretty blatant. I don't know. I mean, he's probably just
right there, it looks like he's grabbing his arm.
Right here, right there.
Yep.
He's trying to get away, and he's still holding his arm, not holding the body at all, just holding onto his arm. Saquon breaks the tackle, and then I dare somebody to chase Saquon down. I dare you. Just absolute. These are my favorite, dude. This is why I fell in love with football. It's plays like this right here. Not because of the wide receiver blocking, but just the long run plays, dude. AP back in the day as a Vikings fan, watching this was my absolute favorite thing in the world. Like, and then he gone. Bye-bye. The long breakaway touchdown run, dude. Greatest play in sports. The breakaway touchdown. Just the best. Just the absolute best. I think that's... Yeah, 3 yards. We'll do this play right here. This gets 6 right here. Just to see how they kind of ice this. Oh, this is 3rd and 19. They're just going to draw a play here. We're going to watch it anyways. See how the blocking works out. They're going to flip. Nope, stay there, bitch. Nope, go back. Go back to where you were. Everybody stay. All right. Now we hand it off. And I get 6 yards there. Yeah, this too easy. Well, that's all we got for Saquon. That was a good little film sesh. I liked it. This is something different than doing a quarterback every week. We get to look at Saquon Barkley, who will be appearing in the NFC Championship game this weekend. If you're watching this in the future, you know how it turns out. We have yet to find out how it turns out. We anticipate the Eagles will win. I don't think we'll see Jane Daniels in the Super Bowl as badly as we would both like that. I anticipate Saquon Barkley will be playing in the Super Bowl this year. Unfortunately enough, Cousins curse, probably won't win it. Unfortunately, that means the Chiefs are going to win, which would just suck.
Or the Bills.
Yeah,
or the Bills.
Hope not. I need a Super Bowl first. Need one of those first before they can get one. But all right, well, if you liked the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We really appreciate it, guys, and we will see y'all next time.
See ya.
All right.